Hey friends, we hope you're enjoying this beautiful sunshiny weather. I am Emily from Root Down Yoga Studio, and this is
Henry. I am 8 years old.
Yeah, and man, we are missing seeing your faces in person so much. It's been nice to be able to connect via Zoom and social media, but we cannot wait until we can all be together in person once again. So Henry and I are here to teach you a sunny afternoon little yoga session, and we hope you enjoy. All right. We're gonna start in child's pose. Come on up into tabletop. And start to let your breath deepen as you begin to take some cat-cows. You can just do this with your own pace of breath. And then we'll take a couple together. So with this next breath in, we're going to drop our belly and look up at the sunshine. And then with your breath out, round your back and look at your belly button. Off your belly, look up with this breath in. Round your back as you breathe out. Drop your belly and look up with another breath in. And then come back to a flat back and press into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under, send your tailbone high. You can take some movement here in this first down dog if that feels good. Or if your body needs to just be still and breathe, that's okay too. And then lift your right leg up. Other side. And then bend and open it. Yeah, and just feel some stretch through your hip flexor. And then foot down. And then left leg up. Bend and open. Same thing. Pressing to your hands and try to pull some space into the front part of your hip. And put your foot down. Walk your feet to your fingers. Tickle your toes. And then slowly start to roll all the way up. And then bring your hands to your heart. And just take a breath here with your eyes closed. Just tune in to all the different sounds. Hopefully you can hear some sounds of nature. There's probably some other sounds going on as well. Just let them pass through your consciousness without grabbing onto them. Just notice and then let them go. And then reach up with this next breath in. Stay here as you breathe out. Look up towards the sunshine. Open your arms wide. And then fold forward. Come to a halfway lift with your back flat. And then come into a high plank. Yeah, and take a big breath in. And on your exhale, firm up your belly muscles. If you need to bring your knees down to the mat, that's okay. And then lower all the way down to your belly. We're gonna take snake pose. So you can choose to have your hands by your armpits or you can send them back. You bring your forehead to the mat and take a breath in to get ready. And then send your breath out. And then peel up and say, and then come down. And then bring your hands to the top of your mat and press into Sphinx pose. Press down into your forearms. And then hands back a little bit more and peel all the way up into upward facing dog. And take one big breath in right here in up dog. And then go back to downward facing dog. Good job, Henry. And take a breath in right here. And then send your air out. And then look forward and walk and jump or jump your feet to the top of your mat. Come into a halfway lift with your knees bent. Fold forward. Reach up. Sink to chair pose. Yeah, and take a breath in right here. And then let your hips drop down and back. Take another breath. And then fold. Come to halfway lift. And then come back to your high plank, top of a push-up. Take a breath in. And as you let your air out, come down to a low plank. Knees are okay. And then upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in. Let all of your air pour out onto the yoga mat, onto the earth. Jump or walk. Halfway lift. Fold. Reach all the way up. And then turn to your left side with your feet wide. Yeah, and you're gonna come into star pose. So reach up with a big breath in. And stay here as you breathe out. And then come into warrior two. Stay here for a breath. Take a breath right here. Let it go out. And then reverse your warrior, stretch your hand up towards the sky. And then float right into warrior one. So you're gonna shift your back hip so that it now faces the front part of the mat. Good job, Henry. And then once you feel like you've got that in your base, then reach your arms up. Good, take a breath in. Chaturanga, so that's high to low plank. All with your breath out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a steady, clearing breath in. And then release it all. Open your mouth, let it go. Walk or jump. Come to halfway lift. Fold. Reach all the way up. And then go to star pose on the opposite side. So now turning to the right side of your mat. Reach your arms up. Take a big breath in. And then come into warrior two. Take a breath right here. Send it out. Reverse your warrior. And then come right into warrior one. So walk your back foot forward a little bit. Shift your hips forward. Reach up with a big breath in. High to low plank or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in right here. Send it out. And then walk or jump, feet to your fingers. Halfway lift. Hold. Reach all the way up. Tree pose, right foot up. But if you are practicing with a partner, I'd like you to take double tree. So Henry, you're gonna continue to face the camera. I'm gonna go back to back with Henry. We're both gonna lift our right foot up, and then we're gonna grow our branches with each other. We're gonna steady ourselves with our breath. Think about getting really rooted down in our standing foot. And then from that stability, growing taller and taller. Beautiful. Take one more breath. And then come down. Then we're gonna repeat it on the opposite side. So we're just gonna switch spots. So Henry's gonna go behind, I'm gonna go in front. And now this time we're gonna bring our left foot up. And let the heaviness of your partner's back support you here. And this works really well if your partner's the same size as you, but if they're not, that's okay. It can help you to work on balance. Take a big breath as you grow taller. And then bring your foot down. Then we're gonna do another partner standing pose. So we're gonna stand on our left foot and press our right toes back. Then we'll grab our partner's hand, and if you don't have a partner, that's okay. With a breath in, we're just gonna let our chest puff up. And then with our breath out, we're gonna start to hinge forward for airplane or double airplane pose. We'll take a big breath right here to lift with our chest. And press back through our lifted heel. Take another breath in right here. And then we'll bring our foot down. So now we're gonna do it on the opposite side, so we'll switch sides. We'll stand on our right foot, bring our left foot back. Take a breath in to get tall first. And then start to hinge from your hips as you press your lifted heel back. Good. Take a steady breath in. Steady breath out. Take one more. You can do it, Henry. Good. Foot down. Nice. You want the blue mat again? All right. Reach up with a big breath in. Fold forward. Halfway lift, flat back. And then come on to your bottom, and we're gonna set up for bridge pose. So lay down on your back, knees bent. We're gonna do one bridge pose. Take a breath in. And let your air go out. And then press down through your heels and press your hips high up to the sky, high up to the sunshine. Lift your bottom off the mat. Nice. Maybe challenge yourself to lift up a leg. If you're lifting on one side, lower it down and then lift up the other leg. Take a breath in right here.
We could complete a bridge if we move this way and then could do that and then
A partner pose?
Full bridge.
Okay, and then we'll lower down. Let's just save that for another video, Henry. And then after you lower down, just give yourself a breath to let your back land on the mat. And then start to hug your knees into your chest. And then start to rock and roll the length of your mat. So rock and roll. You're eventually going to come up to seated. Do it one more time. Come up to sit, and we are going to do one more partner pose. So if you don't have a partner, that's okay. Well, if you do have a partner, we're going to set up for double boat. So turn to face your partner, and you're going to press your foot into their foot.
Maybe we need to be part harder.
think we're okay. Woo. It's harder than it looks. Here, come down. There you go. All right, press into your feet, both at the same time. Press, press, press. There you go. There you go. Yay! Keep your belly strong and extend your legs. Take a breath in and come down. So if you don't have a partner, you can just do regular boat, which is like this. Should we try it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay. So press into both feet. There we go. Now we're good. Here, maybe we just don't touch our arms. Okay? Yeah, keep your arms out. There we go. Keep your chest lifted, belly strong, knees together, Henry. Bring your knees towards each other. There you go. Awesome. Can we reach our feet up? Nice. Take a big breath in. Come down. Beautiful. That was awesome. Nice. All right, bring the bottoms of your feet to touch, knees wide. And take a breath in here to get tall. And then stretch forward. You can use your elbows to press into your thighs. Press your knees away from your torso. And then come back up to a tall chest and take your right knee and hug it into your chest. So it's gonna come on top of your left knee. There you go. Yeah, good. Hug it into your chest. And then we're gonna go the opposite direction. Yep, so we're gonna hug with our left hand and look over our right shoulder. And then unwind back to the center. Uncross your legs, and this time hug your left knee in. Yeah? Good. So you're gonna hug your left knee with your right arm, and then look over your left shoulder. Use your breath to allow you to deepen into the twist just a little bit more. Super gently. And then unwind, straighten out your legs, shake them out if that feels good, and then lay down on your mat. Lay down, let your body spread out, let your eyes close, let your breath slow. Feel the warmth of the sunshine melting into your body here. The only place you need to be right now is just right here in this moment. To wiggle your fingers and toes. And then begin to press your way up. You can either roll to your side or press up to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. To each other we bow and say, Namaste. Miss you, friends. Hope you're well.